Now, brothers and sisters, the lesson is going to be on dietary laws. All right, and this is Leviticus, the 11th chapter, as you can see, and it speaks on clean and unclean meats. Now, we're going to get into this lesson to show you basically if you are of Negroid or Indian descent, you are known as the children of Israel. If you are primarily Negro, Negroid, Hispanic, Latino, or Native American, you are known as the lost 12 tribes of Israel. And the Most High gave you laws to keep. And out of those laws, we're going to go over the dietary law. All right. Beginning with Leviticus, the 11th chapter. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying unto them," speaking to the children of Israel. So this is pertaining to the children of Israel. And once again, it's talking about the dietary law. Certain meats that you can eat, and certain meats that you cannot eat. Speaking to the children of Israel, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, saying, "These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth." So he's going to give you some beasts that you can eat on the earth, and he's going to give you some beasts that you cannot eat. Leviticus 11:3. "Whatsoever parted the hoof, and is cloven footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that ye shall eat." So whatsoever has split hooves, so to speak, and is cloven footed, and it cheweth the cud means simply it regurgitates its food. Okay, it chews it up, swallows it down, and then it spits back up to chew the residue and swallows it again. That's chewing the cud. Any type of animal that can regurgitate its food simply chews the cud. It says, "Among the beasts that ye shall eat." And a prime example, an animal that cheweth the cud is a cow. All right, a cow has more than one stomach, and it cheweth the cud. It regurgitates its food. I'm just giving you a prime example concerning the Leviticus 11:3. A cow cheweth the cud, and that's okay to eat because that's simply beef, brothers and sisters. That's not non-kosher food. That's not unclean. The cow is okay. And that's just an animal that I wanted to give you an example of that chewed the cud. All right. Let's keep going on. Leviticus 11:4. "Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chewed the cud, or of them that divided the hoof, as the camel." Now, you can't eat of the camel, brothers and sisters, because he chewed the cud. That means he regurgitates his food, but he doesn't divide the hoof. He doesn't have split hooves. So guess what, brothers and sisters? He's unclean to you. And I'm going to show you what parted hooves look like. Because it says, "Whatsoever parted the hoof and is cloven footed," pertaining to Leviticus 11:3, it says that it was okay to eat. So we have to look into images to see basically an image concerning parting the hoof. This is just talking about split hooves, brothers and sisters. But I'll pull up an image right quick. Let's look at split hooves. Okay, let's go to images. I just want to show you, brothers and sisters. Right here is the perfect image. See, that's the type of animal that had his cloven footed. As you can see right here, it's cloven footed, and it also has split hooves. Right there in between, split hooves. Pertaining to the scriptures, brothers and sisters. Okay, but as you see, the camel right here, because he chewed the cud, he doesn't divide the hooves. So he doesn't have split hooves, so he's unclean. I'm pretty sure you know what a camel look like, brothers and sisters. It says in the coney. Now, what is a coney? A coney is simply a rabbit. Is a species in the hare family. So a coney, because he chewed the cud, he regurgitates his food, but he doesn't divide the hooves. He doesn't have split hooves, so that makes him unclean also. So brothers and sisters, you don't have no business eating rabbit stew. Okay, that's unclean. Rabbits is off limits. Camels is off limits, and there's a lot of more animals you're gonna see that's off limits. So the coney is simply a hare. He regurgitates his food, but he doesn't have split hooves. So we go right here, brothers and sisters, and just type in coney. As you can see, we type in coney, brothers and sisters, and see it says rabbits. It's basically in the rabbit family. Now, however, they brought up like hot dogs and things like that. Okay, but we trying to focus. We trying to look for the coney. As you can see, we put coney and we put animal, and we put coney animal picture. It's basically in the hare family. I just want you brothers and sisters to see. You see that? That's a coney. It's in the put you in the mind of a rabbit. It's synonymous to a rabbit. You see that? That's what a coney looks like. It's in the rabbit family. All right. So let's go back to the scriptures. So Leviticus 11:5. You can't eat that, brothers and sisters, because it regurgitates its food, but it doesn't have split hooves, so you can't eat it. Leviticus 11:6. In the hare, because it chewed the cud. That's the same thing, brothers and sisters. The coney and the hare are in the same family. It's a rabbit, simply. Jack rabbit, bunny rabbit. And the hare, because it chewed the cud, a hare regurgitates its food, but guess what, brothers and sisters? It doesn't have split hooves, so it's unclean, just like the coney. The coney doesn't have split hooves, even though it regurgitates its food and chewed the cud. So the coney and the hare are synonymous in the same family. You cannot eat the coney or the hare. All right. Leviticus 11:7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof. So you see, brothers and sisters, a swine, which is a hog, a pig, some may call them a boar, a sow, piglet. They divide the hooves. They have split hooves, and they cloven-footed, but there's only one thing, brothers and sisters. They do not chew the cud. They don't regurgitate their food, so guess what? He's unclean to you. What does a swine simply look like? Brothers and sisters, I'm going to show you. A lot of you don't even know that the swine is just a hog, brothers and sisters, or a pig. Even though the Bible doesn't say pig or hog, it says swine. But that's what a swine is, brothers and sisters. As you can see, that's what a swine is. You cannot eat that. Now, I know you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you love pork chops, bacon, pig feet, sausages, pigtails, pork ribs, hog chitlins, Boston butts, pig feet. I mean, whatever you name on a hog, you brothers and sisters, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans that don't know the truth, that's outside of the truth, you love to consume this filthy beast right here. And the Bible tells you that it's not supposed to be consumed, brothers and sisters, because it has split hooves, but it's cloven footed, but it doesn't regurgitate his food. He's unclean. And anyway, brothers and sisters, the hog is a filtration system. He's like one of the most filthiest beasts of out of all beasts. He stores poisonous toxins within his flesh, brothers and sisters. So I think twice about eating pork skins and pork cracklings, because the hog stores poisonous toxins within its flesh. That's why it can be stricken by a rattlesnake and it's not effective, because it stores poisonous toxins within its flesh. And it has two small outlets on its forelegs that seeps out pus, brothers and sisters. And that's why a lot of you get case of high blood pressure when you eat this filthy beast, trichinosis, trichina worms, things in that nature, man. You might not want to add this to your diet, brothers and sisters, because why? The Bible says that it's unclean to you. Leviticus 11:7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof and he be cloven-footed, he doesn't regurgitate his food. He doesn't chew the cud, so he's unclean to you, brothers and sisters. Leviticus 11:8. It says, "Or their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcasses shall ye not touch. They are unclean." So this is what the Most High tells you, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Not to eat of their flesh, neither even touch them. Neither touch them, because they are unclean to you, brothers and sisters. So you have to make a decision on what you want to do in your life. Whether you want to continue to eat this filthy beast, break God's laws, or turn your life around, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to show yourself holy before the Most High. I mean, the choice is yours, brothers and sisters.